Hey, what's up guys, Justinvels here, and today we're back with another commentary video, and today we're going to be talking about ghosts, aliens, spirits, I don't know. But if you couldn't guess already, I'm going to be talking about dandadan. Yes, a new anime that just dropped. That's just taking the anime world by storm. So I'm going to be talking about the first 2 episodes that just came out, and if you like more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, release the intro! First thing I have to get off my chest is the first episode of dandadan is a bit crazy. It's wild. There are certain things I can't show on the big screen here because the channel will just get taken down all at once.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about. So if you catch my drift, you're a smart guy or girl, depending on who you are. It doesn't really matter. I need my target demographic to go up anyways. So for those of you who haven't watched it, let me just give you a quick breakdown. It basically starts off with 2 high schoolers called Momo and the other one called Ken. Now you might be thinking, what does this have to do with anything that's going on? Well, they're the main characters, so let me get there. Momo is basically a girl who believes in ghosts but not aliens, and Ken is a high school guy who believes in aliens but not ghosts. You understand the contrast that's going here. So they basically ended up meeting each other, they end up clashing, and they basically gaslight each other into visiting these abandoned places. Now me personally, I don't know why they went there. Look, if you wanted to look for something that's supernatural, I'm sure you could have found a conspiracy theory on Reddit or something. There's tons of them. I don't know. They end up visiting these abandoned places where one of them is a tunnel which basically has a granny spirit. I don't know. And the other one is an alien, I don't know, UFO? I don't know, it ended up being the moon. The show sounds very wild when I explain it, so if it doesn't make sense, you're just gonna have to sit down and watch it. I'm sorry. So yeah, they basically go and find these places and very weird stuff happens. Our guy Ken, remember him, he's the goat. He ends up encountering the spirit called Turbo Granny. Now you might be thinking, what does the spirit have to do with anything? Turbo Granny is a very peculiar character because she is only there for one thing and one thing only.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
But yeah, fast forward to everything, he basically gets possessed after our girl Momo basically unlocks psychic powers. So yeah, she has psychokinesis. Psychokinesis is kind of a cool power. We don't really get characters in anime with that much like psychic powers because I feel like it's always like a side character trope or something. Besides Psyche K, that's a story for another day. Now that pretty much wraps up episode 1. Now for episode 2. So basically to sort out this whole ordeal with Ken basically getting possessed by a granny demon, Momo, our female MC goat, is basically keeping the demon at bay. So basically he's not transforming anymore. Think of it kind of like Naruto and the whole tailed beast thing. He's basically a Jinchuriki but without the seal. So the episode kicks off with they're basically chilling at Momo's house and some big huge monster kicks in. And you might be thinking, yeah, I mean it's a shonen anime. Also it's going to be some sort of huge monster that's going to be doing something. And you're right, but not a sumo wrestler that decides to body slam Momo into a wall and basically starts doing sparking zero combos on her. I was thinking, damn, she's dead, she's gone. Meanwhile, she's holding back the spirit and also trying to get onto the other side of the barrier. Yeah, she's goated, I'm sorry. Best female MC since Snowball, sorry. So whilst that's going on with Momo, our guy Ken, who basically thinks of an idea to basically have himself partially possessed by the granny spirit while still having his senses. Now, what's really cool about this show, yeah, is the fact that they kind of did the transformation thing a bit weirdly. So when he transforms basically into this like hybrid form, right, he just turns into a nonchalant dreadhead. That's the best way to describe it. He's Duke Dennis. That's what I have to say. It's weird because what I really like about this show is the fact that it tries to be realistic at times where it doesn't really make sense and try and be like comic book and anime like in the situations where it makes the least amount of sense. Kind of like One Punch Man now that I think about it. It's kind of goofy but serious when it has to be. So you might be thinking at this point, Justin, cut the waffling, get to the good stuff. And yeah, you're right. So basically, you start cooking up this demon monster thing that they've been fighting. And I know I'm going back to this because it's like, I don't even know how to even explain this episode. It's just so random but so good at the same time. The show is actually addictive to watch. If you're looking for a really good seasonal anime that's fun, light, and will keep you on your toes, this is the show for you. Unfortunately, JJK season 3 is not coming out until 2026 and Demon Slayer has now switched into movie formats, so our only option is Tokyo Revengers.
You think I'm about to... I'm not watching this! Look! I'm tired of it.
Nobody's gonna watch that. So yeah, this is the nice alternative. Up on this wave because I'm telling you, it's gonna start trending crazily. And all the manga readers have been gassing this up since I don't even know when. So yeah, this is definitely a show to be looking out for. But one last thing I have to point out though. The intro for this show is phenomenal. Down to the music, down to the choreography, to the visuals. For me personally, a show that has cool intros and outros is already a 10 out of 10 show. That's why Naruto is one of my favorite shows because again, who else do you know has 10 out of 10 bangers back to back like that? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this as my final statement. This show is probably going to win Anime of the Year. Okay, let me not drag in. This show is probably gonna win an award for Anime of the Year. One of the awards. I don't think it's gonna win Anime of the Year, but it's definitely gonna win something. Anyways, guys, if you like more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, I can start doing videos like this weekly, and I'll also be planning other content because I know the channel's been looking dry. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking too much. So yeah, peace.